All right, time now 5:10. Of course, we're also talking tropics today, Alex.
Oh, yes, Caitlin and Wanya. We've got a situation here in central Georgia. Going to be looking at wind and rain as we roll into about the next 72 hours. You're taking a live look over downtown. Obviously windy this morning. We do have temperatures in the 50s, much cooler than we've been the past few mornings. 53 in Macon, 54 in Warner Robins, 54 in Dublin, and 53 down in Telfair County. Here's a look at the current sustained winds and the gusts right now, gusting up to 21 down in Cordele, but for the most part sustained somewhere between 10 and 15 across the area. Not too crazy, but as we head through the day today, that's going to change. Nothing to speak of here on the radar picture as of now. You can see the cloud cover beginning to move into central Georgia. That is tied to Tropical Storm Nicole, which is just off the Florida coast this morning. High pressure up towards the north. The funneling of the air is allowing for the windy conditions to begin here in the Peach State. So let's map everything out on Future View now. This is starting right now with temperatures in the 50s, might even get down into the 40s before all is said and done this morning. Back into the 60s here by the noon hour. Notice the cloud cover beginning to increase down to the south. The northeasterly wind picking up as we head through the day today. We'll take a closer look at the gusts in just a moment. But first at 5 p.m., not looking at any rain, just the partly cloudy skies. That will last through the overnight hours. Notice our temperatures not falling quite as much because those clouds will be in place. But starting tomorrow morning is when the rain threat is going to begin down to the south. Here we are at about 2 p.m. now. The heavier downpours beginning to move into central Georgia. This isn't going to be anything crazy tomorrow afternoon, but once we get into the evening hours, that's when the bulk of what is expected to be Tropical Storm Nicole after becoming Hurricane Nicole will roll through central Georgia. So as of 4 a.m., winds of 70 miles an hour, only 4 miles per hour shy of being a hurricane. And here's the track now from the National Hurricane Center, bringing the center of Nicole back out over into the Gulf of Mexico after making landfall in Florida, and then up right through central Georgia as we head overnight Thursday into Friday, the center rolling through here Friday morning before continuing to move towards the north. So this is going to be a quick mover. Notice how quickly it gets from Friday afternoon to Saturday afternoon, basically from the South Carolina state line up to Washington, D.C. There is a hurricane warning in effect down in Florida this morning. This is going to run from Daytona down towards the West Palm area. We do also have tropical storm warnings in effect elsewhere, including the Georgia coast and the South Carolina coast. I expect that will be extended inland here in the coming hours. So details on Future View now. I've got the cone overlaid on top of Future View. This is showing a landfall early tomorrow morning somewhere, let's say near the Melbourne area, moving over Florida now. Notice that's when the rain's beginning up here, and then here we are late in the day Thursday, the steadier rain beginning. Now what I want you to notice is the center is down here near Tallahassee, continuing to lift towards the north. That puts us on the right side of the storm. A little more of a severe weather threat with this because we're on the right side of the storm there. Widespread rain Thursday morning here, lifting away Thursday afternoon and evening, clearing out by Thursday, Friday there at about 6 p.m. or so. Now, what I'm mentioning in terms of the severe weather risk, this is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. Notice it's clipping some of our area, and the main threat's going to be for these weak tropical tornadoes timing 2 p.m. into the overnight hours, unfortunately. Here's the details on the wind gust map. We are looking at gusty winds this afternoon, upwards of 20 to 30, but then notice that picks up as we roll into tomorrow. Gusts upwards of 40 to 50 possible there in that purple color. That expands across central Georgia Thursday night. So highest impact is going to be Thursday night into the overnight hours, it's looking like. Wind and rain expected both days. I've got an 80% chance of rain both days, but if you have plans for Friday night, it does look like we'll be clearing out there, and then we turn cool for the weekend. 68 there for Saturday, 58 on Sunday, and that's going to roll right on into next week.